Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning. How you doing on this Wednesday morning? It is the 24th day of September. Time as I make this, 4:13 a.m. and we have I've been working really hard since 2 o'clock this morning on your blog update and a lot of graphics. This is what I call a meaty blog today. Meaty because it has a lot of good information in it. Stuff you need to know. First of all, yesterday's high in Montgomery was 95. And right now the dew point is teetering close to 70. My gosh, it's late in the ball game for numbers like that. Today I think we're headed for probably the mid-90s again today. I think the rain chances are about 20%, so there'll be some widely scattered storms on the radar. Your chances of the chances of your town seeing a storm are very small, and if you have plans for the evening hours tonight, I think we're generally dry through the evening hours tonight. But as I've been telling you for the last few days, if you watch this regularly, we have an important frontal system on the way, and the chance of showers and storms could even begin in the pre-dawn hours of tomorrow morning. Showers and storms are likely during the day on Thursday. We need every drop of rain we can get. I don't know, if every town will get as much rain as we want, but certainly the chances are highest probabilities we've seen in quite a long time for tomorrow. And some of the storms could be strong, possibly severe. In fact, from about Selma westward through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, there could be some strong to severe storms. Then the rest of the state as we go through the day on Thursday as the front swings through. And then the front will slow up a little bit, and we're going to have to keep the chance of showers and storms in the forecast on Friday as well. We'll lower the probabilities a little bit to about, like 50% for Friday. And then I think you'll start to feel that nicer air behind the front by Friday night, with low temperatures in the low to mid 60s on Friday night and highs in the 80s over the weekend with lower humidity. So that's going to be a nice change behind the front. So this is an important front that is on the way. What else is going on? Oh my gosh, all of a sudden the tropics are very interesting. First of all, we have major Hurricane Gabrielle way out there in the central Atlantic. However, now a hurricane warning has been issued for the Azores Islands. The beautiful Azores are under a hurricane warning, and eventually this storm, as it moves on in the east, could even affect Spain and Portugal. Yeah, but even more interesting, forget Gabrielle, there's Invest 93L out there with a 90% chance of development in the Atlantic, and even more interesting, Invest 94L, which could have an impact on the Bahamas and maybe eventually, according to some of the models, maybe an impact on the southeastern United States. The next two available names, by the way, and I think both of these systems will get names, is Humberto and Imelda. Okay, those are the next two names. So, yeah, all of a sudden, the tropics are really coming alive. Biggest threat we've seen since the season began. All right, that's about it as far as what else can I tell you. That's about it right now. This morning, everything is normal, including live on the radio 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 WACV. There will be another forecast discussion, the video, and a blog update tomorrow morning in the 4 o'clock hour with all the graphics and information. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're saying, well, how can I get to this blog? In the description section, it will tell you how to get there on our website, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on our weather app. And if you don't have our weather app, it's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. It's a great app, and it'll keep you up to date on where the storms are and where they're moving. And if there are any watches or warnings, you'll get instant push notifications, plus so much more, hourly forecast, 10-day forecast, all that jazz, okay? All right, I've talked enough. Have a great day. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.